All right, guys, very, very exciting day today. We are going to save an old Aussie classic car, a proper classic car. It's not going to be a VN Commodore like you might be thinking. This car has a really cool story, which I'll explain to you later. But when I reached out to Toyota and said that the only car that I've got to be able to tow anything is a Chimera, I think they felt a little bit sorry for me, and they've lent me this awesome Toyota Land Cruiser. So we're going to use this, we're going to get the car. I'm so excited, guys. You guys are going to absolutely love it. It's not a Holden, but it is part of the Aussie motoring story. Oh, anyway, let's go get it. Guys, I am so excited about this car. You are going to love it. It is very, very hard to find genuine finds like this, and you'll see what I mean in a second. But oh, I'm so excited, so excited. And this isn't just any other car that I've found off Facebook Marketplace. This is actually my old man's car. So not just any car. It's got a bit of sentimental value. I haven't seen it really in a long time, but it's been in a shed for a really, really long time, and I'll share with you the story as we're uncovering it, but I think you guys will love it. Right, guys, it is reveal time now. Just a bit of backstory. This car was driving, I believe it was on the Westgate Bridge in the late 80s, and it did a head up. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I'll double check, but anyway, it has been parked up in this shed since the late 80s, and this particular car is my old man's. It has been sitting here. It has not been out of this shed, with one exception. I pulled it out about 5 years ago, washed it, took some photos, and wheeled straight back in. But other than that, nothing. So we're expecting that the engine is completely cooked. We are expecting, well, that's pretty much it. Obviously all the roadworthy, underbody, all of that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and I'm going to reveal it. Now, again, this is not a workshop. It is not destined like that. This is essentially a massive garden shed that we've done a bunch of renovations on the houses. So, if you come a little bit closer, you'll see, you might not even know that there is a car in there. So, what we're going to do is spend the next, well, for you it'll probably be 5 seconds, but for us it's going to be quite a while. Pull all of this stuff off and reveal the car to you, or you can skip ahead. But that's what we're going to do. Handle the stuff. We can probably carry. All right, this is the best part. Here she is, guys. If you're not familiar, this is a Valiant. Now, if you're outside of Australia, you might have never seen this model Chrysler ever. But these were made here in Australia. This particular one is a Regal and a Slant 6. Very, very excited to show you guys this. So one of the challenges that we do have is that tyre all the way up there is flat. The other three are okay. Obviously not roadworthy or anything, but there'll be enough to roll. So yeah, I'm excited. This is a really good example, unrestored. Very, very cool. All right, guys, so we're gonna open the boot, spin this guy up. I don't know which key it is because there's quite a few, but I don't think it's that one. And with no other outside help and completely on my own. Oh, I did not expect that. That's all right. I'm not bringing that to us, but I do remember peeling that up and and nice and good this body is. That is awesome. I didn't know that had that. So that is a sun visor. Now, if you have a look here, obviously look, there is a little bit of surface rust, but she's pretty good. She's pretty good, guys. And you know, any car from this era, Ford, Holden, Chrysler, finding one like this is a needle in a haystack, because these have to be stored inside, otherwise they just deteriorate like crazy. And you know, put this in perspective, when this car was actually parked up, this was the same age as a VZ is today, right? So very, very cool.
Go, slowly. Stop.
Stop it there.
Stop.
The issue we have now is we kind of need to start swinging the front over, but fuck, there's not much room here.
Scared that the bumper's going to catch on something and rip it.
I know it's going to be a pain. Could we almost hard over, like pull it as much as we can until
Stop. So all I need to do is to let it go a bit. Come back a bit.
Just gentle on your turning, because as you're turning, it's actually pushing the arse over. So this is now around the corner.
Yeah, just go,
yeah,
just go.
We're gonna miss, because this thing's so floaty in the arse, we can push it over.
Are you going to jump in, Deacon?
do you want me to jump
I
in?
don't think you'll need to,
No.
because that tire's so flat.
Okay.
I think we need more fat power. Oh, we made it.
Wow.
All break, all broad.
Alright, let's go again. Let's go back to the first wave.
Turn, swing, swing, swing. Stop, stop.
You're basically straight. Yep, alright, get off the brake. Okay, hold on a sec. Yep. Alright, now full lock the other way. And I think we'll clear that pole.
Yeah, all good, all good. Keep going, keep going. Straighten out, straighten out. Stop! Keep going, straight, go, go. 3. Just keep that side, don't worry, this one's clear. You've got half a metre.
I think it'll be fine, Dad.
Turning
Honestly.
backwards isn't fucking ideal.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. No. Oh.
What the fuck are you puffing? How dare you puff?
Right guys, we are back in the shed and we're going to quickly, well not quickly, we're going to thoroughly look at it. This is what we have rescued, an AP6 I believe, Valiant. Now straight up, I don't know a lot about these cars, and that is one of the reasons why I have been so enthusiastic about this particular one, because I'm going to learn off you guys and we're going to do it together in real time. So let's have a little bit more of a detailed look around this car. But before we do that, I wanted to give some context on what happened. So my understanding is that it has had a head gasket, a head problem, something along those lines in the late 80s, and it was parked in that shed and has not come out until today. So at the time it was parked, it was only around, 20 odd years old, which is in today, that's a VZ Commodore. So that's pretty hard to believe, right? But that is the truth, and that is why the outside is in such good condition. So it has extremely minimal rust. So there's one spot which I'll show you. It's fantastic. So anyway, we'll have a quick look. And the most obvious thing that it needs from this side is this tyre is completely flat, completely cooked. I've just opened the bonnet so we can have a look at the slant 6 under there. So no V8, nothing like that, our slant 6. Again, I really know nothing about these, but I do want to learn. This engine though, I believe is completely seized. I mean, again, I don't know when it's had a issue with the head, whether it's piston and valve. I honestly, I've got no idea. We did try and turn it with, via the fan. None of us could do it. So even with 2 people reefing on it, we couldn't do it. So other than that though, it's complete. I mean, look, there might have been some, it's been in dry storage. I think somebody has at some point painted the engine bay in body deadener, which is a bit of a shame. I'm not sure why. Other than that though, so when this car was parked though, I mean, this was just another car, right? It wasn't really anything special. Now, Valiants have flown under the radar a little bit. I mean, everybody wants an X-Series Falcon. Everybody wants, like this Kingswood is sort of the same era. I mean, that's a bit newer than this one. But I mean, if we have a look down here, again, I haven't washed it or anything. This is exactly how it has been. I'm believing, again, it's not going to be perfect. Actually, the other thing that I really wanted to mention is it does have a sun visor. It's in the boot, which is fantastic. All these rubbers are rock hard, so they all need to be changed. But all the chrome work is there. I mean, it is complete. All the body molds, it's fantastic. And not only that, but it is a Regal, which is pretty cool. So the Regal is like the luxury version. It is a Torque Flight. There you go. Auto, column auto. I really like this shifter, but you got to watch your knees. Well, sorry, shifter. Toe ball. When you're walking, there is a minor ding here, right on the Chrysler thing. But again, because it's so original, would you even bother fixing that stuff? I don't know. And if we have a look in the interior, very, very cool. And the way that, if I have my way, which hopefully I will with this car, all that is going to happen in here is a clean. Luckily, no mice, nothing has gone in here. It does smell a little bit musky, but I think that'll go away. This is an awesome project car, and I know what you're thinking, Deacon, Jesus, you've gotten so many project cars, and honestly, I've always had lots and lots of cars, and I've always bit off more than I can chew, but the one thing about all of these cars is this car needs basically an engine, and obviously normal roadworthy stuff, and that's it. It doesn't really need paint and panel work. It doesn't need interior work. It just needs polish and clean. It doesn't need big stuff, and that is what I wanted. I don't want a shell in primer that needs 100k spent on it. This car is, I think it will clean up really well, but it's not going to be a concourse car. It's really interesting how Valiants have flown under the radar compared with Kingswoods or Falcons. And my generation, I think the Valiants are being left in the history books. So that's why, one of the reasons why I wanted to bring this on the channel, as well, of course, as the family connection, which I talked about in the earlier videos. Are we putting a V8 in it? Are we doing... No, I don't think so. I would like to keep the slant 6. Obviously, this one is going to need some attention. But I mean, even all these body molds and all this kind of stuff, this would be an absolute nightmare to find any of this stuff now. Extremely lucky, guys. Shed's getting pretty full, as you can see, but we had to make way for this, even if something had to go outside, which luckily it hasn't, because the VT is going. But it's pretty good. I think we will need a new front bar. It's had a very minor hit in the front, like a parking damage hit, and it's just buckled it a little bit, but no panel damage, luckily, because this thing's a tank. Other than that, though, I'm pretty happy with it. So a big, actually, while we've gone this far, I don't have it in the shed, well, probably it wouldn't fit. But a big thank you to Toyota Australia for lending that 70 Series Toyota Land Cruiser. I know we're changing subjects a little bit, but I've never driven a 4-cylinder one. It was a 4-cylinder one. And the biggest question that a lot of people are asking is, how did that tow compare to a V8, which is kind of what I wanted to find out. And the honest answer, it was exactly the same, but with less fuel economy. I'll get into that in another video, but I just wanted to mention it. So big thank you to Toyota Australia for lending that awesome car. And I got the trailer from Belgrove Hire. I mean, obviously I paid for that, but I wanted to give him a shout out anyway. But have a look at it, guys. It is really cool to see a proper chrome bumper Australian made car in the shed that's actually, well, look, it sort of is mine. It's in my family. As much as I love my old man and everything like that, and where this car has come from, the reality is he's a very, very busy man, and doing stuff to cars takes a lot of time, money, but most importantly time, and that's why it's here. So we're going to fix this up. We're going to keep it true to its original self, and I'm excited, guys. I'm very, very excited. As you can probably tell, I've talked 8 minutes or whatever it is without thinking. I've got no script or anything. I'm just going completely off the top of my head. But look at it. It is beautiful. Very, very cool. Needs bugger all, really. I mean, a few grand, I reckon, and she'll be back on the road, which is pretty exciting. So follow along for the journey of the Valiant. I'm not even sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how this will be received, if I'm honest, but I think it's bloody cool. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Big thank you to Toyota Australia for lending that awesome Land Cruiser. Hopefully I don't have to give it back. Unfortunately I do, but anyway, thank you guys for that. And thank you guys for watching, following along with the journey. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Follow along for more stuff on this.